So yeah guys, today we're going to be doing another tier list video, and this time it's going to be on Man U signings after Alex Ferguson, which is from 2013 all the way to 2020. So let's go. First off, we got Romelu Lukaku. This is not in any order, so this is not in this is not in chronological order at all. This is just in a random order. So yeah, first off, like I said, we got Romelu Lukaku. Now, I rate the guy, and I'm gonna say he was a great signing. Apart from not scoring against the big teams like Arsenal, City, them ones, Tottenham. He had a lot of sitters against Tottenham and shit like that, but he didn't score. Obviously, Lukaku, he didn't score against the big clubs, but he did a really good job, and I feel like he was a very good player. Just didn't suit the system, but he's still a great signing. I think he's got a couple goals, 50 odd goals or something like that in 100 games. So he's a really good signing. Next up, we've got Di Maria. At first, a very good, great signing. Then it slipped down to okay, but in my opinion, it's bad or terrible. The ability we had, I'd say it's a great signing, but what actually happens, a terrible signing. Next up, we've got Falcao. He will just slip into the terrible signing part. These two didn't really show it too much, and what was even more absurd was that after Falcao left United, he went to Chelsea straight after, and he didn't do any better there. He actually did better at United, but you have to say that both of these players were thought to be great or even good signings, but were not that great at all. Next up, we got Schweinsteiger. Wasn't actually a bad signing. Didn't play too often, but when he did, he was all right. He really did well. And yeah, next up, Alexis Sanchez. Just gonna slip him down here. It's all gone downhill. We've not really seen the actual, that Alexis Sanchez. It's just been bad. Next, we got Matic. Now, seeing 2018-19 before Solskjaer came, this guy was not great, but I'm gonna put him at good because he's been very consistent. This season, the 2017-18 season, which was his debut season, he was consistent in. His last season wasn't too consistent. He started off badly, then got his way into the team. Next up, we got Luke Shaw, good signing. Just didn't get his time. I feel like injuries stopped him. Mourinho stopped him, and I feel sorry for the guy. I always rated him, and yeah, I feel like he's a good signing, not a bad one. Next, Anthony Martial, great signing. Future signing, bought him as a teenager, and now look, he's playing really well, good football. And to be honest with you, he's one of our dangerous players in the front three, which a few years ago never imagined it would be like that. Next, we've got Victor Lindelof. He's been a good signing. I can't say great because he's not been world class, but I'm gonna put him as a good signing, as well as Eric Bailly, because these two have been cold whenever they played, especially Lindelof. Bailly, you could argue, was an okay signing, not a great one. Actually, I'm going to slip Bailly in here because he does tend to be less productive than Lindelof, but when he's fully fit, he can be a very good player. Next, we got Darmian. Just going to slip him down there. Terrible signing. Fellaini. Ooh, I actually want to put him bad, but he's been okay in my opinion. It went well for him until the last few months, but I feel like putting him in okay because this guy actually no. When I look at the caliber, I can't put him in okay. He when called upon, this guy could do well. Next, we've got Schneiderlin, slip in here. Mata's been for me bad to okay, but I'm gonna put him bad because we didn't see the Chelsea Juan Mata. We saw some different Juan Mata. As well as Mkhitaryan, but these two mainly down to Mourinho, you could ask, or Mata not suiting the system, but they were similar to each other in the fact that they couldn't produce top level anymore compared to when they joined United. Everyone expected big of them. Next, we've got Blind. Ooh, okay signing / bad signing. Good versatile player, so yeah, I'll go bad signing. But he was a really good player. I just can't put him in there because we didn't see the best of him. Next, we got Rojo. Slips into terrible signing, I'm afraid. I just don't like him. Not at all one of my favourites. Not at all. He's not one of my favourites. He just can't be there. Next, now we do have one of my favorites, and the Herrera, slipping him up here. Bro, this guy has been a good signing since when he joined. And then when he left, obviously everyone was sad, but it was time to come, obviously. And you can't blame the club. Next, got Depay. I honestly rate Depay, but I'm going to be honest, he didn't have a good time at United, so I'm going to have to drop him. Next, got Paul. Paul, if you asked me before, maybe here, but because of how good he's done, this guy's a great signing, and I think we all knew that as well as Zlatan. These two had a really good debut season together under Mourinho, and yeah, Pogba's still going from strength to strength. Next up, we've got Diogo Dalot. He's been okay, like Eric Bailly, got injuries, hasn't had the best chances since Wan-Bissaka came, but good backup centre back, right back to have. He's also versatile and can play left back. Next is Harry Mcguire. I don't care what people say. I don't care, like, this guy might have messed up a few games here, but this man deserves to be in this. Now, at the time of recording, today's the 9th of June. This might go up a little bit, like a day or two later. But we're going to play Aston Villa at 8 today. I don't know how good these players are going to be, but let's just hope that... obviously, that can't change my opinion on these players because I can't foresee the future here, can I? Next up, we've got Wan-Bissaka. Like Mcguire, he said just a few months, but I feel like a year or so. But I feel like they've both fixed up our defence. Whilst Harry Mcguire isn't the best of defenders, he's definitely fixed up a good defence. Next up, we've got Fred. My guy slips into a good signing. Despite last season, he showed promise, but didn't hit the same level. But now he has, and I feel like that's good. Next, got Dan James. If you asked me in August, good to great signing, but now I'm looking at okay signing. To be honest, no one expected much from him, but when he started producing, people expected much and, well, didn't get it. Let's not forget this guy came from Championship and wasn't expected to start games, so obviously I can't say shit about him. People might even drop him to bad or even terrible signing, but he's a young player and I can't take it away from him. Next, we got Bruno, right up there. Changed up the whole team. A negative team is now a happy team because of him and, you know, and Oli, but he's changed up the game. Finally, we got Igalo. Now, we've only had him for a few months, like Bruno, but I'm going to slip him in good signing because he's been a great signing, but I can't just put him in good. Like, you know, there are some games where he doesn't score, you know, but he is a really good signing. And I'm not going to put him in great because when I look at the level of great and good, I have to put him in good. So this is my list. I could move Matic up, to be honest. You know what? I'm going to move Matic up. Why not? Why not move him up? Because he did have an impact when he joined. So this is my opinion on the whole post Sir Alex Ferguson, who's been a good signing and who's not been a good signing. And yeah, tell me guys your opinions in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video if you haven't already. Check out any more playlists that you want to be checking out and videos as well. And yeah, see you guys soon.
This beef is fine, don't get caught lacking. Yo, too late, all done these capping. I see bros, you watching, catching, mopping. Hopped out the ride and chopped him. They get back, dropped him. Everyone's flossing, gassed up, OT bopping. Machine gun shopping, shotgun locking. 2 hands bow and popping. My aunt needs to ask if I'm